to start. Chocolate. Fortuitous timing as always. Tataru was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Ryol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember now that Phil Hammond helped me to escape the Crystal Graves in Limsana Mesa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Ryol, she crept aboard a ship bound to Rad's at Han, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. Oh, that's nice. As for Rita and Papalimo, the remains of their link pearls have been found in Pearl Lane of all places. Ryol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not resist being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see, and we're of Tancred and Minfilia. I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about this too. Yeah, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted services of a Charlian scholar, one of the students of Valdesian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar if time permits. But first we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Aymeric has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith, and mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? Yeah, sure. In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know? Really? Okay, that's loud. Alright, where do we go? Forgotten Night. Night Guardian. The Lord Commander is within. Pray precede me. Alright.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Privacy.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
Yeah.
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities.
Oh, so you revealed that you're his son.
I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely.
Okay.
Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop.
I smell politics.
But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Okay, so it's our fault. Fuck!
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
Oh.
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
Definitely politics.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
Violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Yeah, what is your plan? Give me the deets.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Huh. So Vidofnir?
Annex Shrine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
Yeah.
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Of course we got green, of course. For Baymarik. Yeah.
Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core.
Nice.
For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope,
Oh yeah,
deep within his lair, the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
Nidhogg.
Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
Damn.
As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
He looks ugly though. He looks really ugly. Lucia! I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this annexed shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess I myself once shuddered at the thought of it, yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Frayar and I must needs form our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru. We're gonna leave Tataru again. Tataru. No. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. Diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Bedafnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvous with Yushtala in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be time permitting. As I said, we shall endeavor to join Yushtala, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off from air. We have kept the commander waiting long enough. It's not Matoya, is it? Because Matoya is still on her cave. See ya! You're ready then. Good, so am I. PT, spell speed, tenacity, direct hit rate. It's this one. Emerald is ready to escort its mate and its tribe. Path is long but no hills. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make it for Tailfeather and the Tufanian Forelands. There we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Alright. Tailfeather! what's gonna happen? How will the story continue? I also imagined that the first time I set foot upon Revanian soil would be at the head of an army, and here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it is. It can be to set aside the past, but it was I who first proposed recruiting Israel onto our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I uttered them. For a long time after that, here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, she fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. While that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. There's much Mr. Alpha, but who can say what might come to pass should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course we must press on to the next journey if you follow me. It's time! This is the ether. The ether crystal. Let's use that. Let me fly. I might want to fly here. There you are. Where are you? Get off here! Thou art ever welcome here, friend of his sail. But this one I do not know. Forever give us this unannounced visit with Daphne. I present to you Lucia, the first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Daphne. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth. King Thordan and his knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Atatoskar, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal the truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the warrior of light, User Dragoon, and his sail. Alas, deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth after an eternity of war. Who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as its hero once did, and we must make that dream reality as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Bidaphnia, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people, Ishgard. Hey, you're We're gonna get Vidofnir killed, man. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, Knight. However, I cannot yet give you my answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire, who must needs be consoled. Moreover, he would not grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Yeah, you warred for 1,000 years. What can a few days, few hours, days of waiting can do? So soon, my humble thanks. Shall bear your words to my Lord forthwith, until we meet again. Bit of they will definitely try to kill Vidofnir. I'm sure of it. Huh? Where? Oh. Here. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come off of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Okay? Well, if you have no further need of our service, we shall continue on our search onto Charlene. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in this search for our missing comrades. Yeah. Then I pray your journey is swift and uneventful as ours was. And thank you again for sparing time to assist us, even when such great matters remain unresolved. Ow. I can think of no graver matter than 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would really make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt. For now, I only hope the fates will not hold you to your word. Another time, another place. So it would seem we have time to greet the scholar of the Lightfall. I shall be interested to hear how she needs to go about finding Ophelia and Tancred. I can only assume she is privy to some investigative technique. In case, our first order of business is to get the girl with the stolen idol share. Idol share! I wonder when I can unlock the firmament. I really want to level up my crafters. Where are you? So laggy. I missed her. Yashtola! It's good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine. It took me longer. Did you meet your meeting with the Dr. Cowell? As well as can be expected. She must discuss Sir Emeric's proposal with Frayar, of course, but she seemed somewhat, she seemed amenable to the suggestion. What of our Charlene guest? Have she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should be on our way. Okay. Where's the ether, right? That bridge. This one. Which one? Oh. It's not. I was almost gonna go somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the longest waiting. There she is. It's Lalafell. The heck?
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
No problem. No problemo.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
Yeah. Probably. What?
Pray, allow me to introduce Crow, who has recently come from the Charlian motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Nice.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue.
She has something to do with Eorzea. Oh no.
You must be the warrior of light.
Yes, yes.
Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss. And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
You know her.
We, Miss Cryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Oh. Really?
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies.
Wow.
Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Oh, his embarrassing moment.
Thank you, Cryle.
But I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking. Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
Yes, please.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea.
Oh.
Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Oh, we're gonna visit her again.
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best you explain your plan to her in person.
Triple nod. Where do we go now, Mr. Natalia? Yay! What is this? What the fuck? Ow. Ow. Quick spill delta. Okay. Wrong place. Yay. You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Mr. Latoya meeting us on the way or something? Oh, you don't know yet. I have heard many stories of Master Latoya. Some quite fascinating, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured they all are false. Sway, wicked, and have care for you. Okay.
Oh, Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Wow.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Wow.
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Cryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Oh, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Oh.
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Wow.
Cryle, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do.
Oh. Well, that's a surprise.
Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia.
Oh.
She and I have rather a lot in common.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah, me too. Because she was just introduced a couple of minutes ago, so.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
That is true.
Yes, yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found.
Okay.
You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
Huh.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Oh, sorry about that.
The nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance. But never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light.
Okay.
But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Wow.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
Wow.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even. The traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola.
Y'shtola.
Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Yes, yes.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, As long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Thank you.
Then let us begin.
Nice.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som-Al.
Somal.
It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock.
I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Okay. What? Wait. Why am I dozing off? Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Fortunately, ordinarily perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Tancred chosen to remain within the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. The Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outspot with merchants and traders will pass through like reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description of the question. Fear not, cried. I already prepared several sketches of Tancred for that very purpose. So you can draw. This is impressive. You drew him from memory. It's a skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two parts. You shall and I will inquire the outlying encampments, while Frayar and question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall recruit near Loth as that and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. Yes. He certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress The young ladies. Oh. And also no one want the girls. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you're finished making your rounds. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Leopard. Leopard. Searching for a friend of yours. Let's have a look then. Okay. No, ain't seen him around, sorry. Okay. Tancred, where are you? Where are you, Tancred? Hi there. Let's let you get a sketch. You know him? I can say I know him to face. You see something of a warrior. I read a tale the other day about the Huron vagabond who brought down a Bandersnatch by himself and with style. Hey, that's definitely him. The way they tell it, he was like dancing with the beast, like he was the bell, the bleeding ball. Sound like man? Yep. Tancred is our man. Where are you? Grimwald, Huron man. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? Here. I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look on his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river, the west of the Feather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks. See, that, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Who then? Who is it? It's not Tancred. He uses the ninja stuff. Wow. In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what others have found. Smoldering waste. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Tancred, is it you? Maybe it's not you. Tell us. Apologies for our late arrival. We thought it would it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for a hunting game, so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable killer and hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height, build, and build match Tancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So, you've heard the same tales, but that as it may, we have yet want for conclusive proof. This is unrelated, but I hear a curious tale regarding a bad trader. Came to Tailfeather in search for garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed to receive a rather curious description for one of his kind. Implying that Tancred sent a bat to market instead. Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the life stream as taken as your name did. This is sin I shall never. And then now. Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. For now, it's that the reason that Tancred found himself in the same predicament. So amnesia. In any case, if he had dealings with the bat, he should be able to tell us, no? Quite right, quite right. So he has amnesia now. Okay, let us slow level 8. Ooh. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Tancred could be waiting for us in Loth as path. Let's go and see the path right away. Come along, everyone, come along. Okay. Yay! Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Loth as Path. What do you seek in this day? You seek man. Man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealings. How curious, the hunter's staff got his sport to pursue mortal prey. No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good, he is a friend to the path as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly, and you are quite certain it was this man. There's no doubt. Fleshling clothed in skins came to us from somewhere lost in Reek. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? ran to laugh as nah when he heard one mind had summoned our god once more. Ravana has returned. The fuck? The Elfner did say that they could not have grown as before, but what could Tancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, thank you for your help. With that, you know, we can repay his kindness where we depart. But we must end to our comrade's side. Though great hunters, lest the Ganaf claim him as a sacrifice. Okay. Okay then. Where are we going? Oh. Just here. Okay. Nice. Ooh.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Hurry. We must hurry. Hurry, hurry. Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. Who's the warrior of darkness? Wait a minute. That's the party on the that's the fucking Aranya Bond. Oh shit.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
What the fuck?
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Damn. The fuck?
So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea.
Oh.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Yeah.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Show us what? The fuck? Excuse me? What the fuck? Yo. How dare you? Bro, what the fuck? Hey. Yo. What the fuck, bro? Hey, it's Tancred! Yeah! Holy shit.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it.
Fuck you, bro.
Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
The fuck? I thought you... No wonder these characters beside him didn't show up at the hall. What the fuck? Huh? Huh?
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
What the fuck? Hey, what happened to you?
Tancred, are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
The fuck? Damn, that was a great cutscene. I like that a lot.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our party? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the life stream in the altogether. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Hey, that's me.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Yeah.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Dude, it's still the Echo. It's still the Echo. Fuck. Blessed with the power of the Echo, driven to put down Primals. Despite this declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that our reality. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I call them such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like. Nor any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scout the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ada and Papalima and Frayar. Yeah. The memories. Since only yesterday you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had this distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. Yep. Unable to believe that band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge, should imply gross negligence on our part. Well, you can't. They were on the fucking moon. They were on the fucking moon, bro. The fucking moon. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we don't know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Without there must be informed, the news may render her more receptive to Sir Americ's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matthias. I would beg her assistance with the search of Minfelia. Wait, Minfelia is missing. Thought she escaped with Frayar. Yeah, about that. She'll explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Why did she leave? Why did she stay behind? That's what I want to know. Idalyn, what did you tell her? I need answers, Idalyn. I need answers. The fuck? I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she had long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks be Daphne, but it was not for her that we came. I bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by Ganath, has again been laid low. Surely, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind would fail. We have our deepest deeds. Would that we could take the credit that God fell by another's hand. Another revelation of our revelation. Regardless, it is cause for the celebration. The Ganath will have no choice but to withdraw. No matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation, as promised, I brought the matter to my sire. I hearken to his answer now. Perhaps in years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge the peace that I deemed betrayed. Such was my lot until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought. For justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed. And became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for will or be it for woe. Such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. And you accept Sir Ingrid's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidafnir, shall journey onto Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Damn. What's happening, Sam? Good that you are here to see it. Cutscene? Something's gonna happen.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, Honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
What the fuck? Hey, apprehend him.
Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood.
The fuck?
Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck is happening? Oi, what is happening? Tell me. This is quite well. Forgive me for giving you rather a lot to digest. This will appear with your squadrons and companions and our camp nowhere to be found. It seemed there is no end to our troubles. Again, the things didn't have ahead of time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. They were thankful to be found as they found me. In time we will find either Papillon and Phil as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. I do not misunderstand. I didn't mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I really wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite the recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will, so then, to the congregation. So, they don't know yet. I don't know yet. We don't know yet. Sir Emmerich is dead! Fucking hell, boy! You have returned. In this, at least the fates are kind. Please, First Commander, it pleases me to inform you that Daphne has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has. These are glad tidings indeed. That the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Is he fucking dead? Is he actually dead? Is he actually dead? What the fuck? Is he otherwise engaged? Slipping off a knife to the gut. Oh, he's just sleeping. What happened? Will he live? Chirurgeons tell me he'll make a full recovery. had Lord Edmund. The attack was just the beginning, but not long after, buildings all around the city, including several alphars, burst into flame. Bastard caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, seems like 2 more startup casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. These flames fires were started by the Assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? That is about it. The fuck? Primal accessories. Slaying. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. We've been able to determine the precise locations where the fire was set. Map there is a pattern. There is no need to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both pillars and foundation. Shit. Indeed. Given the size of the area affected, I think it would be best to divide our forces. Master Alfinal, Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in Foundation. As you wish, me at the town can be of assistance as well. Frayar and me, get the pillars. Out there, let me up there, only because she knows that the grizzled old rogues striking a pose over there will be joining us. Tancred of the Science, the 7th Dawn. Amazing, what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. The name's Hilda, Cyanide. Here I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. Yeah, he's also a ruffian. He will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. Well, we could begin by shifting through the short rubble and questioning random passerby. My experience every time has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. The famous Lord Emmanuel de Forthams, lover of women and wine. When we are looking for him to get much, he's a good gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion. He'll be at the crosshair most like, making an effort to be seen, so let's go and see him. So I will accept that all. You care about that much? The fuck? Jewel crosshair. Wow, takes so long. I'm on the line. Well, it isn't Frayar. Dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl? Damn. Now I'm an old girl. Ah yes, the Arson's dreadful business, that, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the card outside the manor along with most of the other houses. Can have the old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hopland is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Merrick's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. The old girl, if you were thinking crushing the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hopland. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Okay. Wait a minute, you know what that is? You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me the injustice, oh girl. I feel happy now. My heart yearns for but one rose. Pretty though she may be. Since you remain unconvinced, very well. If it will help prove the purity of my intention, I shall gracefully sign my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. Sure. That was not entirely what I hoped for. So he was it to come here again. Fuck off, man. Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees on the Hopland, I shall investigate locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have me roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed, blind, and actually wearing your small clothes. Hopland. Ours was one of the first homes to be cleaned. I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I saw our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our back. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Okay. Oh my god, it's so bright. Come, my brothers and sisters, there is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. His blessings be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There's so many unbelievable tales these days about their bishop and Sir Aymer and the Trevanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. What? They seek only to lead you astray. Require succor as well, miss. So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. With that Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the faithful guide your steps. That's it. The fuck? There was a man with a satchel. Saw him leaning outside the window. There was smoke everywhere. It was so hot and I couldn't breathe. I remember how I made it out. Suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arms is getting better after all. Oh my god. I think the church had something to do with this. I'm not sure. There you are, anything to share. Well, we will require more than just the mother testimony, traumatized girl. We have to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the seals of several artifacts, including one near the Saint Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. Former leader structures suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists could try to fail so miserably on the two locations where their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Yeah. Nothing conclusive, of course, but the test game one was to wonder. How to know without this pattern opinion? Yeah, the church definitely has something to do with this. They don't want the truth to quote-unquote blind the people. You know? Sleazy church. I'm gonna go get some water. BRB. I'm back. Okay. Rendezvous. Oh shit. Something is definitely going to happen there. Boom. Oh, come on, throw it. Silence will avail you not, sir. Frayar was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained the suspect. Beth, we found this man wandering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fireworks broke out. We wished to have worked, he did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it! You got the wrong man! Okay. My Eureka Foil. Those are, and are those burns in your hand? An occupational hazard, I suppose. Tell me, this arson pay well? I'm a victim, you bishop. Look at me. Aye, that you are after a fashion. You should know that your puce patron has already spun us a delightful yarn. But his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning up the city to the ground. Very noble of him, I grant you, but these are highborn types ready to show loyalty to their pets. In fact, call you a rabbit and beg us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one what told me to keep going. Even a sinner such me to find salvation in the furious word he said. I left it behind. I tried to. Now my heart, sent my prayers every day. Like a good man, but he came to me. There you have it, Hilda. He was kind to escort our friend here to the congregation. Yeah, so long as you don't mind if he's living Ben when he gets there. Who is he talking about? That was incredible, thank God. Well, I have seen his like before a troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. Could not be certain, of course. Given the stakes, I thought it would be worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff, those were entertaining hypotheticals. The world is as it is vexing enough. That is very true. Thank you, Tancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that those arsons were orchestrated by persons of influence. I think it best we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Congregation. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. When you apprehended his reunion to lead us to speak for the fell-sided upon realizing that we have not done his master, will soon tell us what he knows one way or another. Pardon me, the intrusion, First Commander. Is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am forbidden to bring this salve. Thank you for your kindness, my lord. The man must do his part. With that I could do not. Okay. My lord Artoriel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. It is little wonder, Sir Alfinor. His father is wildly slandered, and his half-brother is not yet cold in the grave. Huh? Emiliano. Oh, fuck it. Damn it, bro. I don't think I need those. Sharp your enemy. House 4 times kite shield. And wind up horse font. Okay, this will be our last quest tonight.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
True.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Oh, he's recovered.
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change.
Emmerich knows how to use the sword, right? He hasn't won at that since he became the Lord Commander, even though he's like poor. Then he should have dodged that knife, no? Maybe blocked it. Maybe I'm just thinking too much.
When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
And they reacted.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
What? The fuck?
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
The fuck?
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
It's the church.
They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Fuck off.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Yeah.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
What? But you're wounded. Alphino, heal him. The fuck?
Of course.
Where were the heals?
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Okay. Alright then.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Pillars. It became a fucking dungeon. Nice. Oh. I have to go there first. Wow. Damn. Listen well. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are these 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thorfinn VII. Let the same be true to the rest. Given the swiftness which they seized control of the vault, I think highly likely yes, which means they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Atwarel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you choose to risk your life in this endeavor. I'm sure you wish not to join us. You wish to join us. I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Aymeric. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. It's easy. Not easy. Wow. here. Here. Think. Oh. Archbishop's former servants.
Down with you!
Oh. Okay. Oh no.
You underestimate me.
I'm shutting down my my body's shutting down. This is bad. Tyrell, you're dying. Oh shit. Lay down your arms and release the hostages. You will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and Kinslayer. I will soon trust the dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy showed the archbishop. Really? Bro. Man of honor. In the hand as you shall. Man of honor? Really? But you mostly use fucking machines. Huh? Huh? Inverts vitality. Okay. Where's the other one? The last one. There. Oh, there's still a last hostage. Tough one. Come on. Faster.
This knight does not yield!
Good. Emerald blue. It's a trap. This one's a trap. It hit my knee. It's a trap.
Where is he? Where is he?
Come no closer!
You fucking...
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Let me kill this god. Let me kill you then. Let me kill you!
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Yeah, tell him.
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Huh? Fucking cunt. Get off there. Oh, Y'shtola.
What? But I...
Okay. Yes, sir.
Vidafne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment.
Your timing is impeccable.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Okay, okay, okay.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Nice.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Hmm?
I bear a message from my sire.
From Frayar.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
So they started preparing, I guess.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Damn.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
Yeah.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Javanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefon in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Oh, shit.
Lord Edmund.
Use your cane. Oh. He's trying to get his father's attention. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? Tis but a pity the Daphne could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well, time scarcely does it justice, but 1 moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that these guardians who yet harbored doubts don't take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Ulrich's words. It is only need that I inform Tata about what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fortat's Manor. Allow me to accompany. Tata will never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. A moment, Frayar. I wish a word. Yes, my love? Tell me, does Tancred seem quite well to you? Definitely. Subtle change, imperceptible to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination I saw that this apparent flow had been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate the ether has been compromised. Simply put, Tancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It do much explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that the nearby base tribe was making preparation to summon a primal, Waverhams seems more sensible to wait. It is still a little more than speculation, till I have proof it may seek no word of it. Right then. Master Matoya for now, but we can see how long it will last. Let's go to 4 attempts to turn in the quest. Look at that.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
Okay. What do you need? Oh.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
Wow. Wow.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Okay.
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat.
The fuck?
Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Okay.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread.
Stress.
Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
A knight lives to serve. Shouldn't you take become the count and change the ways? I think that's much better.
You sound just like him. I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way.
I do not know the way.
You were a sister to Horschiffon. Will you be a sister to me as well?
Okay. Weird kink, but okay.
Come, Emanuelaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Ishgard. Yes, say something. What? The fuck?
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen.
Shit.
Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the remorse of Count Edmond de Fortemps. Heavensward. Let's go slide, so goes dark. Damn. So that's patch 3.1. Is thy proof, Garen Arcos, Apocrypha. Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning and of the path we have been set upon. Elidibus. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exceptions, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Wait, what? Isn't that Alice? Ida! Papa Limo! Well, everyone has their orders. Masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Ralgar, it had better be. Booba. Booba. Can't stay here forever, Ida. You have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are. I need to fulfill them. Everyone. It's been no reveal, face reveal for Ida. Okay. What is happening with them? Oh my god. I don't wanna know what gonna happen. Oh well. I think that's it for tonight. See you again next time when I stream. So yeah. Good night.